Hola, how is everyone? I hope good. I am Sunny with Healing Power Divine Universe, and I am here with a reading on what is going on in your family. What is happening? Is it good? Is it bad? What is your family up to? What are they hiding from you? Before I get started, I ask if you please would hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you're notified when I upload more videos. Hit that like button and share this video if you think others can benefit from my messages. If you would like to donate to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. There's a link below to donate away. Otherwise, let's see what is going on with your family. First card I pulled is Enlightenment. So they're having some enlightenment about you, about a situation, about each other. Something is bringing enlightenment towards them. Maybe they're being enlightened about a child. It could represent you as a child. It could represent one of your siblings, your nieces, nephews, if you have those, your own children. But, your family is being enlightened about something in their life or in your family that's causing them to be not able to make a decision, because we have the indecision card. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So right now your family is being enlightened about some type of decision that they're needing to use their intuition on to help them really move forward, to help them really see the truth of what's been going on, I'm hearing. Maybe you represent this enlightenment and they're finally allowing their intuition to guide them in the right direction because there's been a breakthrough. A breakthrough in something, probably in this indecision. They have been enlightened about you or someone else or about a child that had them really indecisive on what to do. But they're connecting with the higher power, or the higher power is connecting with your family to help them receive the answers that they need to receive to have this breakthrough. They're being guided through their intuition. So hopefully they're paying attention. We have change your focus. So maybe your family is changing their focus on what has been going on in this situation. What the truth is what I'm hearing. They've had some type of breakthrough that has really changed their focus, really changed their mind on a situation that's been going on, I believe, since you were a child or somebody else in your family. We have Five of Pentacles, abandonment in reverse. So if your family had abandoned you at any point in your life, I mean, this could have been since you were a child, it could have been yesterday, whatever. They're really changing their focus on that. They really have had an enlightenment about someone being abandoned. And I feel that abandonment. Yeah. For somebody that was abandoned, or somebody that was claiming to be abandoned, maybe even a child. With this being in reverse, they're seeing the truth of the situation. Or they're realizing at some point in your life, they just abandoned you, left you with no one. Actually, what I'm feeling is, and this is going to sound really weird, well, not really weird, but yeah, who knows? I'm weird, so whatever. But now that I'm looking at it, they've had an enlightenment regarding a child. Because they finally allowed their intuition to guide them in all aspects of their life, which gave them a breakthrough and changed their focus or changed their mind on how they were viewing this abandonment with a child. Maybe this child isn't a child, maybe it's a teenager, maybe it's, almost a grown adult that was claiming that somebody in your family or you abandoned them, when in reality, that isn't what was going on. In reality, the child actually abandoned you when you needed them the most. Or, of course, I could say that you were abandoned as a child and your family's really recognizing that now. But we'll see. Judgment. Your family's going through judgment. Now, like I always say, judgment could be renewal. It could be like a revival. It could be coming together. It could be positive. Or somebody in this situation is receiving their judgment for this situation. And it's judgment not only of other people in the world, but it's judgment mostly from the higher power. Which means you pray that you're on the end of good karma. Because if you're not, then you're receiving your bad karma. We have the Hanged Man in reverse, sign of Virgo. So this could have to do with a Virgo that is being removed out of your life, or has kept you stuck in this hangman position for a very long time, or somebody else in this situation. Or maybe it was your entire family was in a hangman position waiting for something to happen, or just hanging around focusing on something that wasn't true, is what Spirit's telling me, and there's confirmation. But that with this being in reverse, they're no longer hanging around by their feet. See, it looks like this man's standing up now. In reality, he was hanging from that post. Holy cow. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So your family definitely isn't receiving good karma, because the wheel's constantly turning. This is a wheel of life. And at times we're on bottom and at times we're on top. When this card comes out in reverse, it doesn't mean you're on top. And that means financially. That means in every area of your life. With this abandonment card coming out in reverse, and it also being a pentacle, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So again, Virgo comes out. Because it has those pinnacles, I think this had to do with money. And they abandoned someone, a child, which could represent you again. It could represent another child, or somebody else in your situation is what I mean. And they abandoned you or them financially at a really tough time in their life. Or they're enlightened that there's been some type of deception here, maybe caused by a child. Because they've had a breakthrough. And I think the breakthrough is that they're going through karma. That's what the breakthrough is. And they're finally starting to connect with a higher power, because probably of their guilt, I'm sure. Or because they're scared of their karma and they're trying to get out of their karma. But somebody's being here judged. And on here, I see these two people. So maybe it's about a relationship. But then again, I see a child again. I am going to read the meaning out of the Victorian Steampunk Tarot for the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Just because I really do love the meanings out of this book. I think this is a fabulous tarot deck. So if you want a fabulous tarot deck, then I would get the Victorian Steampunk. It is probably my favorite. In reverse, you may experience a downturn in your fortunes, but the change is entirely out of your hands. Make the experience as positive as you can. There is no blame, only opportunity for growth. I think that your family is going through this hardship because they're receiving karma from probably way back in your childhood for the things they've done to you. And because they abandoned you when you really needed them. And the ones that didn't abandon you, of course, aren't receiving this. They can't. This could be one person in your family. This could be all of your family. You have to take what resonates and just leave the rest, for sure. People need to understand that tarot readers, we feel energy. So I have 273 subscribers, so I'm filling all 273 subscribers' energy if they watch my video. And obviously, before we do anything, our energy knows it. So when I read for those skeptical people, which they drive me nuts, because I get, like, people look at me all the time like, is this girl for real? Well, you know what? I wouldn't spend so much time on my healing and energy work and sharing it with each and every one of you if I was just pulling the shit out of my ass. I mean, if I really was schizophrenic, say, because that's what my family likes to say about me, because when people hear the truth or they know that a person like me exists, they're pretty afraid for the world to hear or see what really went on behind closed doors. And, in a lot of times people, if they're ever abused or, anything in their life that's caused trauma, typically when that abuse or whatever was going on, you were also being brainwashed not to ever talk about it or conceal whatever the hell it was. If it was bad, now, like I said, take what resonates. But they'll do anything to get other people to think that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, or you're crazy, or, they sit and harass you and fuck with you your entire life. So you either stay addicted to drugs or alcohol, or you're just literally fucked up in the head, period, from all of whatever's gone on in your family. So then, you continue to struggle with that. So then their little dirty, dark secrets aren't revealed. Families can be just really fucked up. I mean, honestly, can be really fucked up. Trust me, because half the shit I talk about on here is stuff I've experienced. So that tells you right there. Anyways, let's keep moving. The Temperance. The Temperance stands for compromise, healing, balancing out something in their life. This Temperance also represents a Sagittarius, so this could be Sagittarius. But your family is starting to go through the healing that they need to go through that's probably plagued your family for generation after generation. But also, this family member or these family members have been put in a position where they have to compromise. They're also starting to kind of use moderation in the way that they maybe treat others or the way that they do things, or however this fits your family. By the way, I can't remember the name of it now. I don't know. It's just a beautiful, beautiful deck. It's the Starman deck. That's what it is. I love this deck too. I love the illustrations. The Steampunk Tarot deck is probably my favorite when it comes to actually sharing the meanings out of the book, because their meanings are amazing. It's also a deck that's not so positive. It's not, it's more on some of the reality of life, and the meanings just, I don't know. And Spirit typically tells me to read the meanings because they are so powerful. So this, whoever, Liz Dean, illustrated by Bev Spite, but Liz Dean is the maker of this deck. Man, she needs a huge applause because it's a kick-ass deck. Seven of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This represents diplomacy, not aggression, and then situation not going as anticipated, which I do feel that way, because I do feel that, for one thing, your family is having to watch their back, as this person is on this card. With this right here, with this animal right here, it's because people aren't being loyal to them. Because to me, no matter if this is a wolf or if this is a dog, they are very, very loyal. Because like wolves are very loyal to their pack. I mean, you walk up on a pack of wolves, you're pretty much fucked. I mean, they're very, very loyal. And so are dogs. And so are, cats are too. But this is showing me a dog. So the people that they thought were loyal to him are not really loyal, because everybody's trying to save their own ass. That's how I feel. Because something bad went on here. Service. Maybe they're having to provide service to someone because they're ill. Maybe they're being pushed to, provide service. I don't understand that service card all that much. Somebody in your family may be sick, because this person's laying in bed sick or dying, one or the other. I don't want to really go into that too much because I got a really weird feeling when I was trying to read that card, and it just went I mean, it just really made me feel really weird. Like the energy was so powerful, because it's probably not a very good... I feel that somebody in your family is probably dying. And other people in your family are trying to take care of that person. Or if that person isn't dying, they're just really sick. Or maybe they're needing somebody to take care of them. Sickness comes in a lot of ways. And I've been talking about karma being here. So, like in my case, my family goes around telling everybody I'm schizophrenic. And truly I'm not. I'm actually a gift from God here to deliver messages. I'm a light worker. I'm an earth angel. And so what do you think their karma is going to be? What we put out, what we say about another person, how we treat them, how we abandon them, so on and so on. That's exactly what we get back, but times 10. You don't hurt other people. I mean, you just don't. I don't understand why people cannot understand that. I come into contact with a lot of people, and most people generally are nice. Not saying that they couldn't change, but then I meet people that I know that are sent to me by the darkness to really test me, to really see if they could pull me back into my addictions, anything and everything to take me out of having my aura shine so bright. But unfortunately, with me and with a lot of people like me, we're very extremely, amazingly strong people. I mean, we've had to go through so many horrible battles and so much heartache and so much judgment and just pain to become who we are, to be able to have the wisdom to share with other people. It took me a long time to understand why my life my first half of my life was like a fucking freight train. I mean, it just ripped me apart after, left and right. I would rebuild a little bit and it would just rip me apart again. And I used to blame God. And I remember one time I told myself, I was like, you know what? If there was a God, none of this would be happening. And I'll tell you, God proved to me that there's a God. So, but unfortunately, it's just not a very fun ride. You have a lot of judgment. People create a lot of pain for you because they see that you're different. And some people don't want to understand why you're different or believe in why you're different. People, they claim that I'm so bound to the devil, that I'm so dark because I'm a witch and because I'm a psychic and I have, just a lot of gifts and a lot of power. And when you're around me, you feel my power. I know people feel it. I know they feel my energy. And when I say power, I'm not saying like I think I have power over other people, because I don't want power over other people. I really concentrate on myself, because we have to love ourselves unconditionally so we can actually wake up in the morning and have a smile on our face. We don't have to go buy drugs to help us forget what we're feeling or what we're not even wanting to face, or we don't have to go sit in a bar every single day to fill a void, when actually you need to be able to fill that void with yourself, with self-love, with self-respect, unconditional love. And then we move on and we're able to share that with other people, which makes this life so beautiful. The next card I pulled is fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So they are trying to replace their fear with love. Fear of rejection, fear of not being good enough, fear of judgment. But the universe is really, and has been for, a long time, been trying to get this family to come out of whatever darkness has been hidden underneath the bricks, or whatever this person's breaking through. They have a lot of sorrow. That makes me sad. Sorry. I don't like to see anybody have sorrow. They have a lot of sorrow for the decisions that they made. I don't think this family is very close. I think that they regret what they did when somebody was a child. And their karma's here. New vitality. This family's wanting a new vitality. This family has had a lot of sorrow in it. And this family is working towards having this new vitality. Eight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, achievement. Achievement financially. Achievement in making new things happen, bringing this new vitality to it. Trying to move out of this sorrow that has plagued this family for, I'm feeling like generation after generation after generation. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This king is in a very caring, loving profession. Really cares about other people. Really wears his emotions on his sleeve. Even though he's a King of Cups, this king brings in emotions. They're wanting love. They're wanting this cup of love to be full, because I don't feel like it ever has been before. So there is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, female or male, that their love is so strong, so unconditional for this family. It's creating this new vitality. It's creating this family to really look at what they've done to a child, you, or other people. And it's really going to move this family forward in a very unconditionally loving way, because there will be forgiveness, I feel. Knave of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is the knight, represents, or not knight, page, It represents a child, and it's in reverse. So it's typically in the upright, it's good news. You could have received good news. It could be work related. It could be regarding an active child. But since it's in reverse, there's going to be some news that's coming in that isn't so welcoming, because I feel like it's regarding a child. It's a message coming in regarding a child. And it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this child could be any sign and be standing in the fire in reverse. Boxer, quit. The next card is Four of Bees, which is Four of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is rest and recovery following a strain. So there has been something very strainful. Is that even a word? That's caused. I can't talk. It's retrograde, I swear. That has caused this family a lot of strain, or somebody in this family that has really made this person need to have a lot of rest and recovery. But I also feel like it is projecting out into the family, because I feel like this family has been on a journey, because there's just been so much pain and so much darkness and so much just conflict and quarreling and just horrible. It's just been this big clusterfuck of a family, is how I'm going to put it. And it's gone on since childhood. The meaning of Four of Bees in the Victorian steampunk Darrow book is... Sorry, my eyes itching. The four can indicate a welcome rest after exertion, after illness, or hospitalization. Jesus. I'm so sorry. However, in relationships and projects, it represents a limbo, like the hangman. That hangman's in limbo state, during which there is very, very little energy or action. This can be positive, as it gives you time for recovery and reflection. An additional meaning is that a romance is put on hold. So, but we're talking, well, it could be a family, like when a family situation, such as husband, wife, child. I don't know. I had just said conflict and quarreling, and that's what just came out. Five of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This family has been in conflict and quarreling and competition with one another for a very long time. I feel that somebody has removed themselves from it because they're sick of it. This could represent a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, but there has just been this constant fight, this constant battle in this family that has left people dead, because these people, that's like a skull, if you could see it, like, it looks like there's dead people all around them. Oh, there is. Look at that. I didn't even see those skeletons. See? Meaning that there has been this conflict and quarreling, exactly like I said, because this is skeletons in the closet. Because of their skeletons in the closet. That's what I felt when I first seen that. I mean, this family has been fighting to death till the day they die with one another. Holy Mother of God. Sounds like my family. Holy fuck. The Tower. The Tower represents Aries and Taurus. So an Aries and Taurus could be provident in this reading. They could be having the Tower fucking ripping their life apart at this moment, at this time that I'm doing this video, or shortly after. This is when something has been built on false pretense, lies, skeletons, death, money. Wow, 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 wow. I will say that an Aries and a Taurus, if you don't have those two signs in your family, I'd be very surprised. Please comment below. I need to know. Because I feel that a lot of this, whatever this conflict and quarreling and shit's been about, this Aries and Taurus has created it in your family. And if it's not both, it's one or the other. Passion. Again, I see this old person sitting there, like, and this little, or this girl's reading to him. Somebody's been taking care of an elderly person. Or maybe this child, because it's in all, I do pay attention to that, because it's in the same deck. So we have enlightenment, and you see this enlightened person, but shining down on this child. We have service in the same deck. This woman is laying in bed. This woman's providing service. Then we have passion in the same deck. There's an old person again, and this girl here is taking care of him, reading to him. So somebody was passionate about taking care of their elders or something. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm going to move on. Discipline. I can't accomplish what I set my mind to. So they are coming into insight that, you know, maybe they're, oh, wait. That's not what it is. Somebody's being disciplined. Discipline is what that means. Sorry. For whatever caused this fucking tower in this family. And I mean, this tower, honestly, might not be this tower might not be recently. This tower could be have been going on since childhood. They created this tower for this family because of skeletons in their closet, because of whatever they did to a child. The burden. So they have all 10 wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius again. All those burdens that they have been carrying are creating those burdens for somebody else to carry in this family, if not more than one person. But these are all the burdens that have been carried since childhood. Nurture. They want to try and nurture this family back to health. Or they're learning how to nurture themselves. But I feel like whomever I'm talking about, and I hope this is resonating with somebody, because this is very powerful reading. There was no nurture when they're as a child. Oh my gosh, spirit. There was a child that was abused here, like tremendously. And I think it still goes on in this family. This person that I'm speaking of isn't a child anymore. That's what this family has been doing to this child their whole life. And I mean, into adulthood, and still continue to do it. And this King of Cups knows it. Or this King of Cups was the child. What's going on in your family is that they're having to face all this fucking karma. Their life is being ripped apart. The truth of them is coming out. People know what they've done. They have spent their whole life trying to cover up what they did to you or somebody else as a child or to children. And I just got the chills. 2 children. Whoa, this family is fucked up. I'm serious. Because I'm talking like, oh, I'm just leaving it at that. Holy cow. We have 6 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in reverse. And it is the calm card. This family is fucking shitting their pants. They're not calm because their whole life is being ripped the fuck apart with this tower. Because of what they did to children. I hope it's not you. I really hope it's not you. If it is you, please get off my channel. Oh, my Lord. We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The 7 represents work and patience rewarded. Good news financially. They're not having good news financially at all. If you notice, this man has a shovel. Maybe your family was burying money, trying to hide it. And it was found. Their work and patience are not being rewarded. Because, oh, I can't even, I'm not going there. We have the Fool in reverse. The Fool, it represents Pisces and Aquarius. This is like being able to take opportunities to go on new ventures. This is a person that is being held back, that won't ever go on adventures. Because they're probably going to be sitting in jail. So they're not going to be offered any new opportunities, any ways to move on in life. They're going to be stuck. But that's their karma. Holy shit. We have the 10 of Swords. 10 of Bees. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is being stabbed in the back 10 fucking times with this sword. Or with many swords. 10 swords. And I feel like there was more than 10 stabs in this situation. Somebody here was stabbed in the back 10 times by their own family. That's what this is representing to me. This child, our children, were stabbed in the back 10 times by their family, their parents, their siblings, whomever. That's confirmation. Holy shit. So, 10 of Swords. The 10, as the culmination of a forceful suit of bees, show dramatic endings. It is a common card for betrayal or the end of a relationship or friendship. There is failure and a situation that can not go any further. This is unavoidable, but at least it is done. And it is now clear that you must move on. You can do it. We have the 8 of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Eight of Cups represents abandoning a path, disillusionment, emotionally unfulfilled. And look at this person in this card. Looks just exhausted. Looks frazzled. It's like, what the fuck did I do? Because whatever this family has been doing has created not only this child their whole life to have unemotional or emotional unfulfillment, but can you imagine all the entire family? Because I'm telling you, this is an entire fucking family. The last card I pulled is Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is delays, disappointing news regarding a child. Your own child could even have been involved in this, too. Man, this family is facing some serious shit. I mean, I don't want to go too far into it because, for one thing, it's very emotional. There's some fucked up things that went on in this family that they have been like, seriously doing everything in their power to cover it up because they did not want people to see the real truth of what the fuck has been going on since somebody was a child. With that being said, that is what I have for what's going on in your family. Again, this will not resonate with every single person. Don't make it fit if it isn't your situation. If it is your situation, I'm right there with you. And for every time I say today, just take a shot. Anyways, everyone have a beautiful, loving day. I'm sending so much love, so many positive vibes, and so much healing to each and every one of you. Thank you again for watching my channel. I love you all so very much. Peace.